Not doing that shit. I guess technically they exist, but not the same way they did when this came out. What is the difference? So it's just like improved. What's up, Lassie? I have no idea. Alright. How we doing though, man? I don't know what the Shadows edition is. Let's just do it. Is it black and white? What the fuck? I'm trying to look up and see what the fuck the difference is. You think in the fucking game they would like tell you, dude. Right? Like, hey, this is black and white or something. What is Shadows Edition? Yeah, it's just like, what does that even mean? What a mess. A whole new way to experience it. It just like turns it black and white with the occasional thing in color, like highlighted on stuff. I guess. I like the laziest, dumbest new edition of something ever. Like, we're just gonna play the original, man. Get it rolling. Anyways, Bruce gifted this game. Not Bruce Wayne, Bruce Manny. Gonna let people get a little ahead in Elden Ring. After this, though, I'm gonna go ape shit on Elden Ring. I'll probably just play that nonstop. The new movie released a day or two ago, so there's a lot of reasons to play it. We're gonna go ahead. Bruce asked if I would too, so. I think this is like 8 to 10 hours, so this will be a deal. I don't know much about it. I do know that there's a second one which we have. I'll just be playing the first one for now. I don't really know super well how it was like received. I don't think very well. We're gonna see it. Well, it's interesting. What is crowd play? Crowd play with friends. Telltale account. No. I mean, that's cute, but no. It's like a bat tech color. Your choices matter, dude. I mean, blue probably looks the most natural. Red's a little hot, like, it stands out a little bit. Yellow just looks fucking bad. Purple would be one thing, but yeah, we'll just go with blue. It just fits more. Feels like Batman Beyond, maybe, but. What the fuck? There's either some crazy storm coming in, or somebody is fucking just at 3 a.m. fucking pounding their fucking speakers. Fuck yourself, man. That's the ladder.
Hey, what are you?
Whoa. Can't wake up. Did you get your computer figured out? I am, like, sort of.
Get it open. On it.
Get some subs going. Also frame skipping, but I don't think there's anything I can do. This game has very little options. And I read online it's very poorly optimized, so you probably just gotta suck it up. I can't adjust voice volume, so I guess we're gonna have to suck that up. Yeah, my head has been fucking killing me, dude. I slept like 4 hours. My head's been fucked. Every time I get up, it's just like destroys me. Or if I cough or sneeze. Cleared up a little bit before the movie, and then it just cleared up a bit. So I figured we start this up. If I die, we'll just continue tonight. So I got install Linux Mint. I'm sitting on my ass. Can't get Windows 10 installed. Are you hearing this shit? I'm just shaking my window. 3 a.m. dude. Pretty sure it's like a street away too. I really wish somebody would just take like a bat to that guy's sound system. I'm pretty sure that's all that guy lives for. Just blaring music in his fucking yard. Somebody just fucking destroy it. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? This is gonna suffer.
You think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Probably for a while. This is showing is really loud. Let me turn it down. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. One of my favorite Batman movies. It's very different from the Nolans and from the Keatons and all that. This one is like noir, super gritty. There's a lot more detective elements. But I thought Pattinson was great. I like the movie a lot. I mean, it's like 3 hours long and it's raining like 99% of the time in the movie. It's like that kind of movie. It was really cool. I like it. I'd put it up there with some of the best Nolan ones. But it's different, right? Nolan ones are like, they're like a 007, like gadgets and action kind of movie. This is a lot more just like grit. More about trying to make him like really punished and intimidating and shit. I get a lot of wild neighbor stories. I usually don't. My apartment neighbors are totally fine. There's just this street. It's about, I don't know, 30 yards away or something at least. Where these people just, I guess they're Saturday and a few other days of the week, they just like to go out at 3 a.m. and just see how loud they can get their shit to go. I'm surprised that nobody's beating their ass, or the police haven't. Other than that, it's usually quiet. Very nice. Yeah, I liked it. Also, I was a big fan of it.
Christ. Move in.
Okay. Sorry. The voices are super quiet, but the rest isn't, so we're gonna just have to have it be louder. If they destroyed an elevator like that, would it? Would it show on the fucking...
Hey, wait for backup.
The numbers or whatever?
Take the stairs. I heard stories, Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Weird.
Yeah, Gotham Zoo.
The game sounds... It's got some odd sound balance. Maybe the music's loud and everything else is quiet. on, Batman. Who could this be? Could it be Batman? Jesus, the frame skips.
Bruce, I can't keep doing this. I have to.
Maybe I care now.
No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now.
Why is...
It's made you a top.
Okay. Why are the voices so fucking quiet compared to the music? Music needs to be like a 6, dude. I need to turn the rest up. But I guess for the sake of discussion, I could real quick go through like my history of Telltale games. I've played The Walking Dead Season 1 and 2. I think The Walking Dead Season 1's pretty good. 2's kind of alright. Wolf Among Us, which was alright. Minecraft, which was I played all the Minecraft stuff. I played the Jurassic Park one, which was shit. That was before Telltale got big. I think that was it. Overall, I think Telltale's pretty weak. And this was around the period where they started eating hard shit because they took too many projects, right? But I like Batman, so hopefully it's cool. They were doing what? Game of Thrones at this point? Batman? I think Tales of the Borderlands came out a while ago. Yeah, Bruce. I guess it has issues, but we'll make it work. At least sound I can tinker with, even though they have one sound vault slider. Or sub slider. Yeah, there's a Game of Thrones. Let me look up let's look up Telltale's list of stuff real quick. So I'm hoping to enjoy this, but if I don't, it'd be cool to at least chit chat about it. Or just talk about Batman and stuff. I can't really talk about the movie as much because it just came out. Apparently I'm a loser for putting that I watched the movie in the title. I don't get it. It did come with a black and white option, but I don't know if that was preferred. I figured I should probably play with color. But it did have it, yeah. We were messing with it for the first 10 minutes or so. I was trying to look up and figure out if that was what you're supposed to do, or if it was just kind of thing. Telltale game series. It's the Telltale video game. Alright. Let's pop this on the screen. Or not, apparently. Why is this not appearing? Oh, I know why. Stupid, that's why. Okay. Let's see what they got. It's just an extra for a different vibe? Yeah. It sounds like something they just kind of threw in when they remastered or reported the game or something. I mean, it's cool, but I feel like on the first run I probably shouldn't do it. From what it looked like, it was what, black and white with like tints of color depending on the person and stuff. Like Selena had like the red goggles, but everything else was black and white. I think Bane had like green on his arm or something. Alright, so Texas Hold'em. Didn't play that. The Bone, I don't know a lot of these, man. Oh, I played CSI, I played a CSI game on the 360. It was this one, I think. Yeah, that sucked. That game sucked. I'd like to do Sam and Max. Strongman, Tales of Monkey Island. Oh, they did a Tales of Monkey Island? episodic game. They've been doing this episode thing for forever, huh? A lot of CSI games, dude. The Lawrence Fishburne CSI. I forgot that was even a thing. It is coming out. I'll play it. I mean, now that they've crashed and burned and kind of repurposed everything, maybe they'll actually make some good games again. So Back to the Future, the game was supposed to be interesting, and then The Walking Dead was their big one, right? That was their breakout. So I played Jurassic Park, the game. Oh shit, what else have they done? Wolf Among Us, played that. Played Walking Dead Season 2. I own Borderlands. We'll play it at some point. Yeah, Game of Thrones. The Telltale. This one is supposed to be shit. Like pure ass. I think this is supposed to be one of their worst projects. Game of Thrones. I almost want to do it. Just to fucking like see how fucked it is. Because Telltale always feels very I don't say cheap, but like it's not like it's some kind of violent and gritty thing. I don't know if they got the writing for that. Not that Game of Thrones is like insanely good, but I feel like it just they're not a similar or comparable style. I did Minecraft and it existed, and that was about it. So they did a Guardians of the Galaxy one. Yeah, Bruce. Well, I did a Minecraft for so bad it's good. And the thing is, it wasn't atrocious. It had some funny parts that were bad, but like it just kind of was like there. But yeah, maybe the Game of Thrones would be good for So Big 3. The plan is for So Big 3 to be like a 2 to 3 week event. I just do it more often. Because a month, the focus can be lost and they can kind of burn out a bit. Unless they're really great. I heard the Walking Dead final season was like whatever. I've played actually a lot of their stuff. Anyways, yeah. So that's the game list. I think overall they're very mediocre as a developer, but they've got some cool moments, and I mean it's fun to stream because it's just story games, right? Yeah, I mean I had a lot of fun the first month. I had a lot of fun the second month we did it. Really the second month was like it was like a month and a week because I took a break in the middle, then restarted the event with new games. But yeah, it's one of those things like, you know, you might want to actually go play something else, but it's like you're doing the one thing. It's easier to be focused just doing them twice as often, but half as long. So. Anyways, let's get back in it. Apologies. Might have to tinker with the sound a bit more, but. These are Xbox controls, but I'm using a Wii U Pro controller, so. This is gonna be a bitch.
Target.
What up, Redless?
And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
Just juicing.
Shit! The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Don't let it get out. Yeah, it's funny when you're picking between the editions, they don't tell you what they do. There's Classic and Shadows Edition.
What was that?
I have to like move the game here. Dude, it's still like way too fucking loud, dude. Like, what the fuck? And it feels like it's the music again. I'm letting people get a little bit ahead of me. I'm not finished. It's gonna be like a 200-hour game, dude. At my pace. We'll continue tomorrow. Yeah. Just letting people get ahead of me. I just saw the movie. It's a special request. It kind of just works out. So we'll continue tomorrow. I think this game will take a day. It's Batman. RT. Oh, I gotta press my button.
Back to back, circle up!
Batman's got a grenade. He's killing him.
What the hell is this?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just try this version, I guess. Unless you think it's like the superior version. Could at least be something new, I suppose, to see this version. Dude, it's like really loud all of a sudden. It's Batman.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
My
Come
God.
on! Come on! Come on!
It's not like Batman's gonna die. I imagine this will have the same level of choice that Minecraft does, where none of it mattered. You just flavor it, which is fine. Oh, gotta be quick. It's that fucking Indigo Prophecy shit, dude. Pulled up the bat meter, dude. Finishing blow. Doria! I'm sure he's fine. Whoa.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy.
Big boy.
Heyday.
It'd be interesting seeing a game with so much fighting with Telltale animations. Some of their animations are solid, but then some of them are like really fidgety.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
See ya, Popo.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end
The
up
thrill. Silence.
Huh. So brooding. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Fight scene. Nope. I am not using the controller they want. That's weird, man. I might have to switch. But I wanted to play the wireless controller. Yeah, this like fucking 300-pound tank of a dude. I need to switch controllers. This is gonna be too annoying.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
B. Yoinked. Oh, Lord Bailey.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Almost up to my bat meter here. Looks like it. Doria.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit.
Does he use a voice
Myth
changer in the
can't be
comics?
killed. You, however, are flesh.
Okay, I need to switch my controller. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah. Yeah, who even has a butler anymore? 20, 30 years, people are gonna be like, what the fuck is Alfred, dude? I mean, even in, no, never mind. That was still a butler. But I guess butlers are in media so much, like creative media. Those will never die, but... The manservant. Not recognizing the controller. Apparently switching mid-game is a fucking death sentence. Okay, I don't know when it's gonna be saved.
Blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
I feel like I'm about to miss some shit. Yeah, I can't even press start, dude. Oh my god. What kind of game in the year of the Lord? Cannot recognize a controller swap. Jesus. Okay, I have to fully exit the game, dude. I think this is why fucking Telltale went under, dude. Look, man, I just want to punch people, right? Or swipe buttons while Batman punches people. manservant, yeah. He's just gonna be the cook. I think rich people have just cooks, right? Or he's gonna be his physical fitness trainer or something in the future. I have to restart the game. That'd be cool. Okay. Just the fight. Man, it's like randomly really loud, but then also
Without a
quiet.
scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
There's nothing I can do
was
about sound
wondering if we
effects.
crossed paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all of this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham. Huh. So brooding. Gotta admit it, though.
I'm tired of hearing Laura Bailey. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sick of it, dude. It's not like she's like bad. I just am tired of hearing her damn voice and everything.
You give a good chase. One day you might actually.
Also, when she's like just kind of doing her normal thing, I actually don't really think it's that good. Like this. This is just kind of like stock Laura Bailey.
Catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Yeah, maybe I just hear
Let's
too
put you
much
in
Laura
a
Bailey.
cage.
Bring it back.
There's something I played with her not too long ago. Oh, it was Blood Rain, where she was like really bad, dude. It was funny because it was just all like orgasm noises and shit. Let's see if we can get them all this time. Selena Shittle. Damn, that sound effect spiked the red man on my mix. If the sound's any issues, you guys let me know. I could attempt to adjust more.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh. Am I under Elden Ring? Like 2 hours before we actually even start this game, dude. I am under Elden Ring. Oh, nice, Kodo. Oh, cool. I like that sphere.
You want him now? Jesus! Got him! Wait! Do not shoot!
Who did they get for Batman's voice in this, anyways?
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
It's Troy Baker?
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
I guess I could hear it. Troy and fucking Laura Bailey, man. The dynamic duo. Yeah, slow on the draw there. See, now the music's too quiet. For fuck's sakes, man. I just can't win. Why is he surprised? Telltale thing. The character's gotta be surprised a lot. They gotta emote.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Dude, I'm just going silent. I like silent.
Well,
Thinking.
it's been fun. Bye, Bat.
Damn, the tech monorail here.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Near's good. Enjoy.
Time to save the city.
I don't know if I could take Troy Baker and Batman seriously. We'll find out,
Thank you.
dude.
Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned.
I'm sorry. For me, man, it's like Kevin Conroy. If it's not a live action actor, I got it's like Kevin Conroy. That's it for me, dude.
Vote to finally put your foot down.
But I think Kevin Conroy stopped doing the voice after the Arkham game. Damn, dude. Harvey Dent's fucking
my campaign's
sick.
largest backer could have heard that applause. He would. Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone.
Oh, boy, cool, man.
My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support.
That was my Minecraft playthrough, just like all the dumbest shit. That's
Together,
funny.
we will change Gotham.
Is he? Multiverse? Oh, multiverses.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer
And Bruce is a manlet, dude.
angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
Oh,
This shouldn't be
fuck, right,
painful. It's not a kidney
Oh,
stone.
another
It's only
Smash
a little
one?
FaceTime with
Jesus.
potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham
Finish the
a place
drink.
for families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a
mayor.
decent slogan. I'm
Is he
terrible
the
at those.
district attorney right
Always
now?
makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime?
Look at you. That's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from
No
crime,
waiter.
where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want
something
too,
happened to
Harvey,
him.
but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on.
And Harvey Dent's a fucking Giga Chad, dude. Is this a picture in the background? Dude, he's a fucking butler. He's a servant. He's just manservant. He's not a person.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to...
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
Damn, this is a sad
For
hairline.
Mayor Hill last
Holy
night.
fuck.
I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right, right. Of course.
Old
They will
families like
remember
ours
that.
should fly.
Will they? Will they? I stopped believing in people remembering things after the Minecraft story. I purposely try to sabotage everything and it didn't matter.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City
Something
Hall.
about Batman?
The Cape
I don't
Bat
know.
Freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't
Yeah.
save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals.
Are they all gonna break out
Dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne.
when we start moving
in
shit
hopes that
over?
their fate will never be repeated.
I know.
After all your parents did for this city. To be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
Tragedy like that at such a young age.
Is this if
Must
you
have
don't
been
know
crazy.
Batman's origins here?
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go.
She looks like, what's her name? Margaret something? Judi Dench. She kind of like got this Judi Dench thing going on.
Get him.
We're on our way.
Except she's got colored hair.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a
Vicky
private
Vale.
fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
I love the awkward silences in these
Mr. Wayne,
games.
you've got something on your...
Because they always in the Telltale games when you do the silence, just they have to emote no matter what. Everybody has to react, but everybody just fucking does like some awkward shit, like in every one of these.
collar. Is that blood?
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding. Kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning,
Isn't
Bruce.
this at Bruce's house though?
Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Okay.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed.
Painted on you, everything's painted on him.
In my experience,
Like that
there's
chick's
the
back
law,
muscles.
and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Yeah.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep
Is that like his thing, his pool or something?
That's why I came here tonight to your
Like I've seen that
home,
before with this guy.
hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
What are these noises I'm hearing in the back?
Break. That sink in. It's nice that we understand each other.
Awkward. I don't think that's what we were going with the silence.
I recommend seeing them out.
When I think silence on Batman or Bruce Wayne, I imagine him just being hardcore.
Mr. Wayne. But I don't think I'll put an offer on the house. A nice guy like you should have a nice place to live. I'll be seeing you, Bruce, while this city's still standing.
Luke. God, who was in the '89 one? It wasn't Keaton, was it?
It's me.
Was it Val Kilmer? I gotta check. Oh, Keaton. It's been a while since I've seen Keaton's, dude. Man, why is it so loud? I like Keaton, but yeah, I don't remember his Batman super well. They're bringing him back for like the new Flash movie or something. Did they just reset the volume in this when I hit pause or something? What in the fuck, dude? My fucking ears. Jesus, the big text. I think it's supposed to be like some multiverse shit, or he's appearing because seems like every cinematic universe needs like a fucking multiverse now. For maximum fan service wank. I think so. I think it's something to do with the Flash, like going into a different universe, so then it's like Keaton's Batman. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre when they've got like Pattinson and shit doing a movie right now, but I don't know. I'm not too interested anyways. I would watch the old Batmans though. Keaton was the Tim Burton one, right? Anybody remember him? It's Flashpoint. Flashpoint. What's that? Is that the name of like the movie or? Sorry, I'm out of the loop. I haven't seen any of the new DC multiverse or DCU whatever the fuck stuff. Oh, Flash comic series, okay. And he goes to like different universes. I mean, it could be cool. Yeah, I didn't see the new. I didn't see the Justice League. Didn't see any of them. I don't know if they're worth seeing. I think other than Aquaman, the last DC thing that I saw that wasn't related to Batman was like Wonder Woman, which I didn't think was very good. Batman Flashpoint is pretty dark. Sounds cool. I mean, I like it when the Batman stuff's super dark. That's why I liked the new movie. Really? What, does his dad become Batman or some shit?
The stolen items were returned.
Interesting.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign
movement.
think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire. Whatever's burning has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
He's 26. He looks like he's 40.
The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings
The Codex.
are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers.
Gadgets.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Police don't have any suspects at the time.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison.
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough. Some would say
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter. The newest edition can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
How much detecting we'll be doing in this? Oop. Apparently I can just walk down here. Oh, my head. That headache's coming in hot, dude.
Oh, that's the stuff.
That's the stuff, baby. I liked the new ride in the new movie.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized
Did we look at the suit already? I don't remember.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
That's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
A hero.
With over 200 successful...
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Just might be the hero Gotham needs.
Let's have a look, man.
He can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you.
Oh, hey.
Vote for Harvey Dent.
They will remember, dude. Oh, there it is.
Gotham's mayoral seat.
He remembered the line. What does the wife do in the Flashpoint? She just kind of like not know he's Batman.
Let's find out what was so important.
Or isn't she like crazy? I don't remember.
Encrypted.
Maybe
Wayne
nothing
Manor has
happened.
7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an
You
8th
wanna
bedroom
know?
down here.
I don't know if I'll read it. I mean, I guess not. Maybe I will read it at some point. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne,
It's a cool deal.
entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume.
So are those just like short
Did you find out
comics,
what
or
that,
were they
cat
long
woman
running?
Tried to steal.
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
This is just a one shot. Okay, I know what a one shot is.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
It was a keep your enemies closer situation.
Hopefully not close enough to stab you in the back. For the record, your father despised men like
I don't
Falcone.
think we were really siding with them there, but whatever, dude.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce.
Tally the points.
Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex. Found her.
Oswald.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
Alright,
If we make a suit that fits
headaches
me, we can
killing
trade
me.
places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Let it sit, dude. One sec. But yeah, in the new Batman, the fucking Alfred is like Andy Serkis, which I thought was interesting. I mean, he was good. But I'm used to Alfred being like kind of ancient, right?
I thought I saw Oz. It's been what, 20
Andy
years?
Serkis doesn't really
Some
look like an old British lad or anything.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that.
Andy
role
Serkis is
literally.
Gollum. I think he was
dishonorable
an
discharge,
asshole in
illegal
Black Panther.
boxing
Dude.
matches, arms dealing, prison
He's been in a lot
stints.
of shit.
That's a criminal grandstand,
Games, yeah.
if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, there was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
What was Oswald's middle name? Like
Even though you and
Chesterfield or
young
some
Master
shit?
Cobblepot used to be close. I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Okay. But yeah, Kira. I don't know if I really responded to that. Yeah, I think the Keaton one looked pretty crisp.
Where are you, Oz?
Bruce just walks around in the ghetto, dude. Okay. Oh, I guess not. Gift change.
Thank you, sir.
What the hell were those? Fucking gold doubloons, dude? Something about Bruce Wayne just Batman just walking up to the fucking hobo barrel, man. The heat up, dude. After he's been out of his car for like 5 seconds, man.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Apparently we're getting text messages. Remove the chat too. Hello, smoking man.
Hey.
Beat it.
The looks they always give them, man. Because they like cut to the person and then they have to make like a look for like a solid second or two. It's always so awkward, man. Plaque.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Alright.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
And
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do.
The side cut.
In the moment! Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down!
Where the hell did he come from?
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
This guy like actually looks like Troy Baker. Not voiced by him.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people.
The Flask.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still
Had
care
to
about
show up the
something more than
bitch.
just yourself.
What the fuck?
Although,
Oh,
I was
this is all the-
surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned.
The animations.
Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks.
Is this like some different version of this guy? Just for this, or is this like in some comic where he's like this? I was just thinking it was like the Penguin, right? Fat bastard. Love the PNG in the background.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
All smiles.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrifying. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility.
Interesting. They chose to make the Penguin more of like a childhood friend
a few words he'd like to say.
Drama thing.
Bruce?
Just nothing.
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Okay.
Let us honor their memory with this new facility, in the hope that a night like that never happens again.
That happens all the time to a lot of people.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility
He seems kind of narcissistic with that
and usher in a
dialogue
new
there.
era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next?
What the? We like started some dialogue and cut it.
Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne! Is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are
Bruce.
inside the manor.
How much are we gonna play as Bruce, man? How much are we gonna play as Batman?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment.
The owned analyst?
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and I, we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
A picture of his family or something? What is it? Picture of him as Batman. First day as Batman.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce.
I don't know this chick, really.
Surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be.
I mean, the police
no
are
one's even done
okay
their
with
due
that, man.
diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight,
That's what we
this
just said,
scandal
didn't
will
we?
be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
That's it.
You're gonna beat this.
That was quite the interview, dude. Alright, just one statement on the record, man. That, like, anybody could say, right? Like, I mean, it could just be, you could just be like, hey, I have some hard proof that this is bullshit. It's not true, it's false.
Bruce, the Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
But Harvey Dent's our friend. I thought he was our buddy.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah.
Welcome back, man.
Raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne
Mr.
Enterprises.
6969.
Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick...
Linux bricked itself on recommended update. No! This man's never getting his computer back. I'm gonna be destined for that shitty laptop forever.
his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
The black eye. Did he throw a fucking punch at him, man?
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
She's supposed to be
I
Catwoman.
hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle.
Why doesn't he put some, like, makeup or something on the fucking mark, dude? Like how Alfred even brought up. You're a backup. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, man, that's a lot of gifts, but thank you for all that. Why doesn't he put a little fucking makeup on, dude? Even Alfred fucking was like, oh man, probably be bad if somebody, you know, tied the claw marks together.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
Thanks again,
You're
Bruce.
an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. That's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye. It could have been worse.
And silent.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
It's Harvey. Guy just got caught being Batman that easily. In the first fucking episode, dude. This guy thinks ad blockers work in the year of the Lord, man. They haven't worked for me in forever. I'm using the wrong stuff. Thanks again, Bruce. The Neo Boomer is double upped, man. Double crowned.
Nice to meet the real you. This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not
Yeah, you
gonna
might be on
expose
this
you
account longer than you think.
yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you, why take the risk?
Make no, let's say nothing.
I think you like it. So do I. Too bad you can't let yourself admit it. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
Oh, you don't need my help. You seem pretty capable of handling this yourself.
Oh, I intend to. Just give me back the drive and I'll be on my merry little way.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
Or Bailey trying to do this seductive Catwoman thing just doesn't hit, man. It doesn't hit for me, dudes. Maybe it's the dialogue, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just really tired of hearing Laura Bailey. Maybe that really is just it.
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Don't screw it up.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Walking through the front door, dude. The big play.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
This is no great. This is no mine.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Oh, at least they're showing some violence. Exploded human
Nothing left to
remains.
bury.
Nice human remains, dude. At least we're in the Batman mode now, dude. I mean, as okay as the drama with Bruce's, it's more your typical Telltale fare.
Potential psychoactive nerve
I'll take the
agent.
Hollywood Batman
Vile
stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Should watch the Bale Batmans again. It's been a long time. Those are some just good action movies. What are we doing now? Link.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall. The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
He's not wrong, man.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melting.
It's also got a massive hole. How big is that fucking bullet, man? That's just like fucking like a fucking. That was big, baby. Pallet.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Fizzy lifting drinks.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Break these links to reset them. Okay. White Rose.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
No.
That bad?
Clawed
Face
off.
slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
What's up, man? I mean, there's no reason it wouldn't work. I mean, Batman works as a movie, works as an action thing. I mean, the big things are, I mean, Batman's never gonna die, and he's not gonna like lose hard, but maybe you can adjust possibly if they allow a lot of liberties to be taken. The fate of maybe some villains or people or something. I don't know how deep this one goes. I mean, if it's like a lot of other Telltale games, your choice is only flavor things. Telltale's like classic illusion of choice. But I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work. I mean, are you asking me if the game's good? Welcome back, Lassie. Little rest. I could probably use some rest. Well, I mean, I feel like that's movies and stuff. A big part of Batman is the detective shit, isn't it? Some of the character study shit. I mean, you do beat people up still in these. You just kind of play it out like a Heavy Rain or something, right? You just press a bunch of buttons to play out fight scenes. I mean, for the most part, we've just been Bruce Wayne doing drama stuff. Now we're back as Batman.
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Is the focus? No. It's just a part of it. I mean, the game starts with you beating ass and jumping through windows, and then it goes to Bruce Wayne drama, and now it's detective. I mean, it's just a bunch of cutscenes. I don't see why it would be... It could not just be the usual, right? I mean, yeah, you're not going to get the player input side of like the action, right? But I mean, they're still gonna like show action. We're just doing a detective part right now. Fine bullet.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Was that the whole shell and everything, dude? Not just the front of the bullet, man? Really not.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Incendiary bullet. Well, you'd imagine that would be linked to this.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
What the fuck? The entire shell was moving, dude. Has Telltale ever seen a fucking bullet before? You just shoot the entire... The whole fucking thing just flies out, dude. What does it eject out of the gun then, man? Or maybe there was another shell behind and what's inside that shell was something else, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. What else we got? Bloody hands, ripped up face. The chemicals must cause some kind of crazy reaction. Yeah, powder and all. Just somebody just threw the bullet, dude.
Bare-handed.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
You think somebody would look up how a gun worked before they did something like this? Unscorched.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Well, I mean, good luck with that, man. Not much I can say about that, as long as you're not ruining the discovery and spoiling yourself, right? Am I supposed to link these?
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down.
Wouldn't Gordon know about this then? If the cops were here already? Nobody like responded after the cops had their thing happen? Like wouldn't... Right? Like... Oh, an entire squad of people moving to the dock to stop some kind of chemical drug bust thing, and then like they don't ever report back. Nobody's like... There's not another squad coming, right? Little Batman shows up.
It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on 2 impact trajectories...
Oh, what's Selena supposed to be doing here? Just handing off?
The shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there. And would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Next up, your decisions matter.
Not a bad angle. No trace of phosphorus, though. Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Juice everywhere.
Killing time.
That cigarette's pretty fucking lit, dude. What the fuck? I mean, what, did he just walk away, dude? I don't know about you guys, but cigarettes do not, give up that much glow and last for that fucking long. If it's been like at least 20, 30
This is
minutes.
the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your
Maybe,
corpse to
man.
this graveyard.
Maybe that's the
Falcone,
thing.
why did he do this?
I guess I don't know my
ain't telling
cigarettes.
You nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Kill him.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging. Tell me.
The Catwoman supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked.
The
We had to
Whoop-Hows.
find it ourselves.
A classic.
Container by container.
Give me some.
Someone must have heard
What was the name of the TV show, Batman? Something West, right? What was his name? That's that good Whoop-How shit.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Adam West. There you go. Classic.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use him soon.
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear, I swear! I told you
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
Disappear.
He tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Who tried?
I mean, I've only seen probably like an episode or two. Usually I could remember, but I was gonna say Frank West. And that was stuck in my mind. I'm like, that's a video game, dude. That's Dead Rising. I needed a reminder. Life's painful enough as this, but to remember old shitty Batman. Even if you've never seen an episode, yeah, that's a true here. I mean, was the Frank Wire? It was the Adam West show. I actually like shit. I mean, it looked fucked, but I mean, it was people probably liked it back then. That was before people probably went hardcore on the Batman stuff. When it was a bit more cheesy. I don't know how the comics were at that point either, but who knows. I just remember Adam West having a burger at like a fucking food truck with Robin, dude. Why not Adam West? Shit, he's 60. Remember the old school Joker too, man. Look at Giga Chad. Adam West had the fucking body. Fucking cut out of fucking marble, man. Fucking Giga Chad. Adam Best Batman, dude. There you go, the best man. Cut from pure fucking marble, dude.
To kill you.
The belly was power.
Man.
You're taking this too far, Bruce. You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
No, he didn't. We barely touched the fucker, man. We put some pressure on his
Didn't raise you
arm.
this way, and neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now,
No, this fucking crazed killer. He's in the hospital. He had a fucking... he pulled a muscle. A couple fucking bruises to his ribs, man. A lot of the reactions and the dialogue and the flow and these is like fucked. This doesn't work with the choices. You like go out of your way to make a certain set of choices happen. It just doesn't work because there's really not as much choice as they would like you to believe.
During this preposterous attack on your family, you must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
I don't think Gordon knows it's
everything
Bruce.
to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again. So long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could.
We didn't even do anything crazy. We beat more asses at the beginning, man. I mean, I think this is the same conversation, even if you fucking, like, straight torture the guy, man.
That night.
Like, I went out of my way to, like, hit the fucking canisters. I made sure to fucking, like, just talk to the guy. And then fucking Alfred's still fucking spanking you for fucking like beating the shit out of us. No matter what happens, yeah. Same happened, yeah. It's just Telltale, man. 90% of their games are like this, where there's not really any choice. You just think it is.
That alleyway. It made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in
Tear them up.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
They just disappear.
Well, back into the fray again.
I mean, I'm not gonna play Batman how Batman wouldn't be. Just like a pure evil or something. Like, I'm gonna generally have him be the good guy, but like, you know, they're gonna have him be as hard as he needs to be just naturally.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Yeah, I know Alfred's like that, but they just didn't set it up well there. I don't think Alfred's like wrong on it.
And it goes back years.
Probably blackmail. Okay.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a policeman.
Red.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most.
Do both.
I think could do the most good.
Make a choice. I want to give it to fucking
the cops
Gordon.
are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision.
Needs this. We have to decide who to help. Realistically, he should just give it to both of them to fucking do the most damage, right? Charity work with the fucking info, dude.
We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight.
What the fuck?
Gordon through the police.
Your choices matter.
And Batman.
By any means necessary.
Nice.
Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you.
I don't know much about Vicky other than she's just a big reporter, I guess, in the comic.
I haven't tried yet.
I don't know if she goes bigger than that or that's all it is. Just a random reporter. Yeah, it's like, why the hell wouldn't I go with Gordon?
This is a silver bullet, and it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all.
He gives it to him as
I don't even want to
Bruce.
know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force.
Trust you. You're the police.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once.
You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Jimmy.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the...
I'd have to make a Telltale account to see what choices everybody made. That ain't gonna happen, but I imagine like most people pick Gordon. Anybody here not pick Gordon? I'd be curious to know if it was really that much more interesting. Gordon's like the guy, man. Ugh. What'd you think? Is it just like another short scene, or is it like actually make some big changes? Imagine it's just like a 5-minute scene like this was.
Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Nobody saw that. Maybe 6 the story. Okay. I think the Joker's popular because he's just kind of like the anti-Batman, and he's just crazy evil fun. He's also had some really good voice actors and presentation in the movies he's in, or shows and all that. And I mean, really, he just gets the most spotlight. I mean, once they put him in the spotlight enough, he just keeps getting more popular. I don't know. I don't know about Inner Rebel. Maybe. I mean, there's probably something interesting or charismatic, like just like a raw, crazy psycho. Yeah. Cool dynamic. Yeah, some of the other ones just feel like goons that are a puzzle to solve to like get destroyed. Where Joker feels a bit more crazy. Then again, I haven't read all the comics or anything, so. No. I've explored a little bit of the red area, maybe the left side of the red area and a touch of the north. And I dabbled in the area north of Godric's. gonna go hard on it again tomorrow. I wanted just people to get ahead of me, among other things, so we're doing this today. I assume you're ahead of me pretty good now. I've barely played it this weekend. I spent a good bit of time in Caelid, and I like it, it's fun, if that's the red place, but northern half is like way tankier, more hardcore. And I'm 7 Smithing Stone 3s away from getting like 6 plus upgrades, because I have a bunch of 4s and 5s. So... I'm going north, yeah. I actually went very deep northwest just for shits and found a cool area. But I think I'm just gonna go straight north and then maybe explore the forest after. Yeah, difficulty wise for sure. I did a gal there, a jail or whatever, and I just fucking destroyed it. So, difficulty wise it feels that way. Although I think southwest Caelid is totally doable if you've got a pretty solid setup. I'm considering going harder into Arcane once I've got my decks higher. Just for crazier bleed. I think on bosses on the future I'm going to start putting blood grease on. I did that for one boss, like every 2 hits I was doing like a bleed, it was crazy. Just fucking just demolishing. Yeah, man, that's what's interesting. I think Batman's always had a lot of really interesting villains and shit. And there's a lot of darker material with Batman and stuff, or groundedness or something that keeps it interesting. Joker and Batman are forced to team up. That could be cool. Experiment that dynamic. Against who?
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Hatred.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Jesus. I hope they don't, man. I'd rather see Joker just rehashed with like a different coat of paint and a different vision behind it than them ever attempt something like some of the more experimental comics. I just don't think they'd ever do it well. And that was super cringe. I feel like I'm gonna be playing that game for like 200 hours, but I'm like 50 hours in and I'm still only one demigod in. Not even close to another one. The thing is, man, like, the game just rewards you being, like, super, like, just poring over every detail of the game. There's so many fucking secrets, man. And things you could just kind of miss. So it's really rewarding to take my time. Like I said, I was watching somebody's VOD over stuff I've already done, and I ended up finding a few little things that I didn't know. Like in the tutorial bonus dungeon, you can like destroy the fucking the running trap thing. You get like a giant's bow out of it and shit. It's just like it's so obscure how you get to it too. How you do it. It's just really cool.
Cameras. The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
Very dense.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Honey.
You make your rounds? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Whatever that means.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Okay. Very, very edgy, Batman.
Nothing here.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Link thugs to the environment to plan your takedowns. Just a nice. Oh yeah, nice, yeah. It'll probably take me a bit. I'll probably end up actually finishing this tomorrow and then doing Elden Ring afterwards. Because I still haven't slept at all, really. Yeah, that's where I plan on going. I'm thinking about just going north, like along where the first map shows you everything. Or I could just run into the area that's not mapped and then just kind of get them both and then figure it out from there. Gotta do the modern art, dude. I'm sure you'll be fine, dude. One of my favorite parts about Batman, or one of the funnier parts, maybe not favorite, just how he would totally be killing these people easy every time. But then they just somehow never die. Right? Penetrable and immovable. That's fun. Pick how you want to beat asses. Just throw them to the side. Dude, the pot, man. The pot warrior. Did you go through more of the underground area? I did everything that I thought I could there. Unless I missed something, but I tried pretty hard to find more. I'm just assuming there's got to be more places you can enter it from or something. Yeah, dude, I kept thinking like you could get to the west side, because on the map there's that whole area, right? On the west. And I couldn't find a way up there. Yeah, same. I was even doing some crazy jumps that were like pretty much just glitches. I just could not, yeah. I did everything else I could though.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Hang 'em. Yeah, I really liked the boss. I mean, it was really easy, but the music and just the way it looked and shit moved was really cool. I liked the Rainmaker they had going on and everything, like the music, the instrument. It's very different, and it was really interesting lore-wise.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Very good, sir. That wall. Whoa. Just press an act every time. It's the drama. The fellas.
Goddamn circus freak!
That's a big gun.
You got no goddamn right.
How long is that gun even? Did you have any trouble with the other boss there, Klitsu? I was like 1 health away from killing him. First try. And then I died like 5 or 6 times after that. Felt really sloppy on my part.
How about this one? Can't sneak up on me. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole gun. Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
The big gun, dude. I think you would have been able to dodge it easier by running towards it.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Because it can't aim probably behind it, but maybe not. Explosives. Coney's alive though, dude. Take a stance.
That doesn't scare me. Okay, all right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Now, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Your choices matter,
Go
consequences.
ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Brutalize. Gotham will hear of this. Fucking Telltale, dude. Everything has to have some like forced fucking like repercussions. The police, the media's here. Whoa.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Didn't they already break in once?
Now we only have to take one of you down.
Or maybe they broke in somewhere else. Open fire. Please just open fire on whoever. Heal him.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew
Press
that there was
A to drive.
pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through."
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt,
My choices, dude. They were all shown at the end that mattered.
the supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes...
Was Jack Ryder an asshole or was he a good dude? I don't remember. They mentioned him in Asylum as well. I assume he's been around in the comics.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Find out in the next episode, dude. Oh, you get to see the stuff. A quote. Did you break his arm, dude? I showed him mercy, man. But I still got chastised. Yeah, I would say that's been about it. Some dungeons have a little bit of sameness to them, and some of the bosses get reused, but Honestly, it's not been a big deal. Yeah. Really, the biggest one I've even noticed was the ones near the trees. The Asylum Demon. Essentially guys from Dark Souls 1. You can even loop them the same way. I think those guys, even though they try to mix them up, are probably a little too samey from other games. The ones in the other dungeons, though, that are like, you know, like a bear being used as a boss, like I don't mind too much. Or like they have 2 watchdogs or something, like it mixes it up. But the layouts are different enough. Yeah, Erdtree avatars. Yeah, I haven't minded. But it's definitely not like a plus, but I don't know, the game's so dense and the dungeons are different enough, and there's so much like large content and actual rewards for doing dungeons, like real things, not just like randomized loot, that I definitely don't mind, but I could definitely can't really disagree. We'll see as it goes. I mean, on one hand, I really am just been in the same areas the whole time, so we'll see how it gets mixed up as I go elsewhere. 72% of people gave it to Gordon. Code restraint. Looks like I was part of the masses.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their sons.
Refighting that one worm guy, though, was annoying. I mean, I killed him really easy the second time, but having to fight him again in the castle, I was like, oh my god. At least the other reuses are like easy.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what
In
that
theory.
thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too.
We have to watch what's happening next. I mean, I could just play it.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth.
I will find the truth.
Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Follow Batman's adventures wherever comics or books are sold. Okay. Press A to okay, dude. Nice. Old friend becomes a new adversary. Trying to decide if I want to start some more or like get some rest. We could just spend today going through it. Then go back hard on Elden Ring the day after. So I don't want to stop like mid-episode, although I guess it would be a big deal. Like I said, I only slept like 4 hours. And I stayed up for like 22 or something because my Sunday plans changed to Saturday plans. Well, so far, I mean, it's Telltale. It's got a lot of the jank animation, fake choices, but I mean, it's Batman, you know? It's always cool just seeing Batman, even if it's just for fan service. Just punching shit, seeing the villains and stuff. They're kind of like forced drama. They're always very transparent about that. That the forced choices in is still super apparent. But it's fine. I've been having fun with it. I mean, these are always fun to stream just because it's just a story game, right? I guess I shouldn't read those. It's cool when you're actually Batman. The Bruce shits. I don't dislike the idea of doing Bruce shit, but it's a little too much of the usual Telltale. Picking out how you're gonna like beat up people and the detective stuff is cute. Yeah, for sure. Especially since I just saw the Pattinson Batman, which is very similar. Some of the drama in this is actually very similar. So it's like you're just seeing like this very good version of it with the Pattinson one. And then you're getting like, yeah, the Telltale cheese. I mean, a lot of their reactions, right? Like, you be silent and then Batman's like, and like kind of just fucking moves around and it's just kind of awkward. And they kind of like fidget weird. It takes a little bit of the, immersion out of it. And Batman's like hardcore, you don't need him like having options where he looks like a fucking pansy, right? So, but I'm having fun with the Batman parts for sure. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely tell it's Telltale. In more ways than just the gameplay, their writing style is like super pronounced. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to Gen more though. I think I'm gonna chill. I think we just got a little taste test. So I appreciate you guys watching. I know the beginning was a little slow because I was adjusting options, but I think we got our volume right. I got my controller right. I would like to get a little rest so we can kind of dig into this, discuss it, and enjoy it with a little bit more of a clear head. I think I was kind of quiet for most of it, but it's weird because it's a lot of cutscenes. I don't want to like talk through all the cutscenes. So. Yeah. There's some definitely some like some I was like unpolished parts, but like I still love the bullet, dude, with the full powder shell, man. That was the fucking bullet hole was like this big. Little parts like that you could tell there's not an attention to detail on, but I think the bat suit. Troy Baker's Batman, like, it works. I definitely like Kevin Conroy better, obviously, than a lot of the live action ones, but I mean, it works. The Laura Bailey thing is more annoying, but otherwise the voice cast has been fine. Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, yeah. Looking forward to doing more. I assume we'll get into more villains and shit, which will be fun. Especially in the second season. Oh, hey, it's Klitsu. Oh yeah, almost did it myself there. I always worry like somebody's gonna hit it, then I'm gonna like end up banning the person underneath them. Anyone can put on the suit, yeah. There's a lot of actors who've really done good stuff, man. Like I like Bale's, I like Pattinson's. I like the old cheesy ones, man. Like fucking Keaton and Kilmer. I don't like Clooney's though. I mean, Adam West is not really a thing, but yeah, it can all be sorts of fun. I think Conroy's like that's like the comic Batman. I mean, that's what I imagine the ones in the comic probably sounding like. That's the most, like, pure Batman voice for me. The 90s animated series, yeah. And I need to watch that all the way through. That was the Kevin Conroy one, right? With Hamill's Joker and shit. He did it for so long, I don't even remember if it was 90s or if it was, like, past that, yeah. Yeah, I agree for sure. But I think Troy Baker, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's Troy. he's overacting a bit in some of these, or maybe the other people aren't acting enough, I don't know. Or maybe it's the dialogue. Like at the end there where he's like freaking out because of the drama and stuff. He's like acting so hard that it's like, I don't think the scene was good enough to warrant it. Not that I don't even know if it was good acting. It just was like, it felt like overkill. But no, like I said, there's some similar stuff to that in the Pattinson one, so. I really like the Pattinson Batman. I really like what they do with it. Anyways, looking forward to some more. We will continue in a bit. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's definitely more my speed. It is very like dark, kind of gritty, noir. I'll say grounded, but a bit more. Not as comic booky, which is, I mean, not always a good thing, but I think they own a style, and it's fresh, right? They can't just do like an pure action one like the Bales, right? I feel like the Bales are always like a 007 Batman kind of thing with all the gadgets and stuff. This one's a lot more like dark and punished and brooding and stuff, and it's cool. I like it. Kind of like a force of nature in that one. I like that for it. Anyways, yeah. We'll continue tonight. I would do some more, but I'd like to do these an episode at a time. I'll probably do the last 4 when I get up. So if you guys are for Elden Ring, that'll continue the day after or tonight, depending on how long these take. Seeing as this took 2.5 hours, but with my problems, it was probably more like 2. I'd imagine the next ones will probably be around the same apiece. Oh, there could be some short ones. The first ones are usually longer in these games. Just to kind of get the meat all kind of served out. Anyways, catch you guys later. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you, Bruce, for gifting this. We will be doing the second one as well, but not right away. I'll probably do that in the future. When we're not doing new releases, I'll try to mix up the gifted games, and then we'll come back to this one. I need to start using that more, dude. The fucking the warrior pot, dude. Have you found the Gigapot, Klitsu? I don't want to like go into it much. I'll just ask. The fucking hyper Chad pot. You're pretty thorough, so I feel like you probably have made your way there. The one stuck in the ground in Limgrave. Stuck in the ground. Yeah, I missed that. I found one in a mine where you get the katana, the Moonveil. But I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah. It's probably the same guy. Maybe we're at different points in the quest line. Maybe you could like skip part of it. He said he was going somewhere, but I forgot where, so hopefully I find him again. It is the same guy? Oh. Yeah, I must have missed the first part. He said he was going to like a fort for like a fucking party or something. I don't remember what it was. I haven't explored the whole zone, so I probably just missed it. No, I'm thinking of a different pot though.